I'm at the Kokish, Maine, near Beaver Cove, and I'm going to walk the Englewood Logging Railway. I'm about mile 1.1 or so, curve number 3. Lots of growth in here. And I start my walk with a bear crossing. Hey-oh! Let the bear get out of the way before I start. Anyway, so I'm walking the Englewood Logging Railway. I want to make it down to Sultan River, which is mile 4.3. I've been as far as East Fork Bridge, which is close to mile 3, so I got a little ways past that. And I got some good walking ahead of me, about 3 miles each way. We'll see how long that takes. There's a problem windfall here. Last time I was here in late December, and it's been cut. This is good. Obviously in preparation for the tracks being removed. And so far the walking is kind of tough with slippery ties. I'm hoping that gets easier. My first stop of interest is going to be around curve 6. I think it's mile 1.8. And it's where, I don't know how many years ago, there used to be, the line used to go across a bridge at the Elk River. And then a bypass was built. So I wasn't aware of the Elk River Bridge bypass, that it was a bypass. And I wasn't aware of the old bridge until a good guy named Maynard pointed that out to me. So I'm going to look for evidence of where the original track branched off. So here's curve number 6. So the original grade would have gone off right around here. That's where it branched off, I think. And I can hear the river. I'll check some of it now. Curious, and it looks nice and simple. Coming to the obvious drop-off. Yeah, the height of the growing season doesn't really help. Somewhere down here might have been the abutment, but it's just rocks and old ties at the moment. This is really nice and lush. Back on the main line, heading towards milepost 2. And I'm coming up to the East Fork Bridge. It's the old log bunk car as the sign for me. I remember this well from last time I was here on a late December morning. Much more plant growth now in early July. Probably by the end of July, all these rails will have been removed, the ties removed, as part of the decommissioning of the railway. That's why I'm here now. I want to see it with rails on one more time. Well, this isn't the bridge that I was really after today, but I am crossing it, so I am enjoying it. Sun behind me, as you can tell. Spacing of the ties is pretty wide when you come to a curve. There's just the bigger gap. and back into the harsh sun. Into the jungle. Well, it makes sense why there's so much growth on this. It gets the sun, the morning sun, and there's just a lot of soil in between the ties. But this will end. I'm coming to a curve, get into the dark forest once again. Coming up to mile 3. Curve 16, just past mile 3. And when I was here at late December, on the left side of the tracks was a stockpile of some new yellow cedar ties, and they're gone. I hope they've gone to someone, a railway that needs them. So now I'm going into an area I haven't been before. 1.3 miles to get to the reason that I'm here today, which is the Sultan River Bridge. Curve 20. Curve 24 is where my bridge is. So I'm getting there. But there is a long straightaway coming up. The urgency regarding the rail removal is what got me up here today. And what's causing me to rush a bit now is just the urgency over morning light. I don't want too much sunshine causing problems. So I want to get there and get some good photographs done before the light ruins it all. Walking is easy right now. The ties are flush with the soil. I can just do normal strides on this long straightaway. Here are a bunch of yellow cedar ties, just waiting for a replacement that's never going to happen. Here's curve 22 on an angle, and things are opening up. I hear a river down below to my right. That would be the Sultan River. And I'm going to cross it on the bridge, which is 2 more curves away. I don't know how many straight stretches between those, well, how long the straight stretches are. Here comes the mile 4 sign, nicely hidden in the trees. Mile 4 and curve 23. Okay, onwards to curve 24, and then the bridge that I'm here for. This is usually the time when I wonder, is it really worth it? I just want to see what I'm after. I'm hoping that it is. Once again, if it's not, at least I've seen it, and I've seen it with rails on, and then I know. Coming up on my left is, I think, the old tote road from the 1995 or 96 diversion when East Fork Bridge was washed out and they needed to do a reload here. Possibly also a tote road for when they redid the Sultan River Bridge by the Total Bridge Systems company from Duncan. And here's that moment where you come around the corner and the bridge is there. Straight and simple, but I think it's got a series of steel supports. Like not just 1 or 2. I think it's like 5 or 6. Time to explore the photo possibilities. Wet ties, I gotta be careful. Looking north. And here we are, on Sultan River. Steel towers below me, and it opens up on my left. I like this. Got a nice abutment up here on my left. Unfortunately, I don't think the sun's going to like me. And back to the daisies. Found a nice angle, and the sun isn't harsh. The sun's lighting up the bridge, but not me. On the southwest side. Nice angle. I'm on the south end. There's a little tote road that goes down to the bottom of the bridge. Maintenance road, I guess, is a better term. Maintenance path. But if trucks could go down, or some sort of equipment, I should be able to as well. I think this is a good idea. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm in a wildlife path. I'm really not excited about being in a place like that. Okay, time to cross the bridge again and do a bit of playing between the ties. Looking south for one last time. Now let's head north. It was just down there. I took some photos from that rock bluff. Okay, time to leave Sultan River Bridge. Well, let's walk back to Kokish area by Beaver Cove. Probably before the month is over, end of July 2020, these rails and ties will be removed. It's very sad for me and for lots of other people who love and understand the efficiency of a logging railway, and also just the heritage and history of the North Island. This is going to be a real loss to the heritage and history. And logging by truck on highway or logging road main just isn't as efficient as a train of log cars. I mean, it worked here. It really did work here well. While I'm thinking about it, the reasons that I'm here, I'm inspired by other photographers and historians who have documented this area. So I thank them for inspiring and giving me information so I can see this for myself. And of course, I think of the people that worked on this railway and just all the people that worked in the Nimkish Valley and forestry during the logging railway era. The workers, the families, the kids who grew up in the camps. Just think about all of them. Then again, this history that I'm walking on, that's going to get removed soon. Really sad. When the rail is nicely ballasted, it's harder for me to walk because I need to stay on the ties. It's because there's that elevation difference between the top of the tie and the rocks, the ballast. But when it's poorly ballasted and there's dirt at tie level, then it's easier to walk. It's usually not about me, but the railway is being torn up by the end of the month anyway, so it is about me. Here's curve 22. Sharp drop off from the grade down to, there's the river down there. And here's the straightaway. And this is the type of walking that's easier, where the dirt is right at the level of the tie top. Of course, it's not good for the railway. There's a fresh stump up there, fresh cut. So obviously, there has been timber removal very recently in preparation for the rail removal. Makes my walking easier. Curve number 20. Working my way north. Numbers are getting smaller. And here comes mile 3. I missed the mile 4 sign earlier. It's hidden. But I'm making progress. Around this corner is the East Fork Bridge. Mile 3. I like this bridge because of the big gaps between the ties, especially when you go around a corner, which I'm coming up to now. So let's take a look. I like this one. was a long one. Okay, East Fork Bridge. Second time I've seen you. December now. And we're really gonna miss the rails on this bridge. Leaving East Fork River. There's 875. Never see you again. I like this spot. Curve number 12 between mile 2 and 3. Retaining wall here. A view across the East Fork River Valley. Curve 10. And this old log car. Again, last time I'll see this. Bye-bye 7:30. When I was here in late December, I did a lot of photography right around here with this car. Onward. As I walk down these soon-to-be removed rails, I think about the accident in April 2017. The families impacted, the 3 individuals who lost their lives. It makes this even more of a somber occasion. I remember them. It's the type of scene that I'm really gonna miss. I believe this is the Elk River. The bridge was down near curve 6, and so I'm on the bypass tracks here. So this is where the Elk River Bridge went through, straight through there, and then the bypass curves to the left and then goes through an earth cut. So the Elk River is down through here. And there was a bridge. And I looked earlier this morning and there's not much visible, if anything, other than the obvious drop-off. With all this growth, not going to see much anyway. Getting close to finishing up this visit at the north end of Englewood Logging Railway. It's been fun. Saw East Fork Bridge once again, and I saw Sultan River Bridge. I'm really happy about that. Steel tie, wood. wood, steel, wood, wood, steel, wood, 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 steel. And here's the mile 1 sign. Mile 1, just south of Kokish Crossing.